Got another movie review for you today, and this is the movie Shine, which was released in 1996. It was directed by Scott Hicks and starred Geoffrey Rush in the leading role, Lynn Redgrave, Noah Taylor, Armin Stoller-Muller, and had a supporting cast of John Gielgud and Googie Withers. Now, the movie's set in Australia in, I think, the sort of 50s, late 50s, early 60s, and it tells the story of one David Helfgott, a child protege of a pianist. His father, played by Stahl, who, as Peter, contrives to send his own son insane after a childhood and adolescence littered with emotional and, to some extent, physical abuse, in pursuit of Peter's unrelenting perfection and 100% conformity and dependence from his son David. It's a tale that at times focuses on love, but it's misplaced and obsessional by a father who's determined to shape his son's life to feed his own ego. Now, the main focus is on David as a teenager, played coyly by Noah Taylor, who's able to display both insecurity and flippancy, tackling the pressures to perform perfectly for his father and master the art of social skills, something that he fails frequently to do. Now, my major criticism of this movie is that Geoffrey Rush, the star, is only in the movie for about 40% of the time. And when he does appear, after he's released back into the community following a 15-year stint in a psychiatric facility, we see Helfgott as a gibbering, gentle wreck of an adult as he tries to rejoin normal society. The film leads towards his marriage, albeit that relationship with Redgrave is presented in a quite bizarre and almost beyond belief way. This phase of David's life is rushed and somewhat trivialized without expanding the characters, for example, Redgrave, and the plot. And it erodes some of the early promise with Helfgott as a young man, which is terrific. The most exhilarating scenes I felt involved the playing of Rachmaninov's Third Piano Concerto, which is considered by experts as the toughest gig in town for classical pianists. The extended showing of David playing Rach 3, we see the sweat literally drip from his face as he lets loose on the keys to maximize emotion. And it's heralded really as a high point in the film and preceded his complete breakdown and move to the psychiatric facility. Other moments showing David being scalded brutally by his father are vivid, and I also was quite moved when Withers, a musician and fan of David, died and returned possessions that David had given her and photographs she had taken to David to ensure that they were in safe hands. That was very moving. Okay, this Didn't make my top 100, although I have got it at number 110 in my list. Check it out. Rush is superb, but I just feel we don't see enough of him.